Hello all and welcome to my very first mukbang. I've never done a mukbang before and I've always kind of wanted to because it kind of sounds like fun. But I know myself and I know I'm going to start eating and talking and then I'm going to be like, I'd rather just watch TV. So this might just turn into a talk with me, but we'll start it out as a mukbang and kind of see where it goes. I'm just getting the TV ready because I know myself. I do what I do. What we have is a Jersey Mike's sub that we ordered through DoorDash. And we have some salt and pepper chips, and then we also have a cookie. Let's dive in. And I also made my bunny a lunch, but she's right now just inside. Right now she's just outside kind of enjoying the weather. And I don't really force her to do things, so you know, if she wants to stay outside, then whatever. I just thought it'd be cute to have this be a mukbang with my bunny. How are you supposed to talk and eat at the same time? Okay. The first thing we're going to talk about is Trisha Paytas. Right now she's currently claiming to be Jewish, which doesn't really surprise me. I didn't watch the video, but I did do some community service and go over and dislike it because, you know, I'm just being a good US citizen. This was a really good cookie. But apparently she was preparing a meal and talking in, is it Hebrew? And everyone was like, you're preparing the meal wrong and blah 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 and saying stuff wrong. And she was like in full glam and had like a tight Jewish shirt. I don't know, but she's saying she's Jewish now. But yeah, but before that she said she had DID, which is dissociative identity disorder, saying she has multiple personalities, which she very clearly doesn't and doesn't know anything about. She should have at least done her research first, you know what I mean? Like, at least do that. And then she actually called Dissociated DID, which is a YouTube channel, she actually called her crazy, and it led on this spiral, and then she like cussed out Anthony Padilla. And yeah, she went on this spiral, and then Dissociated DID unfortunately said that she attempted suicide and that she's going to be staying off of social media. Trisha clearly did some damage and got the attention she wanted. But I've gone on her channel and just like every single video where she's claiming to be something she's not, because I don't consider myself extremely PC. I do find her to be very disrespectful, and she just tries to like be a part of every single community possible, like any type of minority or, you know, anyone with a disability or something. And it's like, why do you strive to be oppressed? Yeah, what a toxic person. But I guess I feel like this is what she wants, so, you know, she wants people talking about her, she wants attention, all this stuff. And so I feel kind of torn, like, should we give her attention or should we kind of like leave it to rest? But at the same time, I feel like if people are doing bad things, you know, they should be called out and put on a spotlight, you know, because like it's the same thing with Caitlyn Bennett. Like, should we all ignore her? Yeah, but is that gonna happen? No. I don't know. It's kind of hard, but a lot of really big YouTubers still support her, and that's just kind of frustrating because like, she clearly proved time and time again to be a crappy person, but they support her. And a lot of my friends still support her. They're like, yes, Trisha Paytas, she's that bitch, or gay man, I guess. But yeah, like stuff like that, and a lot of my friends support her, and I'm just like y'all really need to look into the people who you're supporting and putting your money into before putting your money into that person. Really, it takes like one search on Trisha Paytas for you to be like, oh, not supporting that person, honestly. Next person we're talking about is Tana Mojo. I already made a video about her. You can watch it if you want. If you don't, I kind of understand it because it's like a 15-minute video on Tana Mojo. Like, who cares that much? I'm surprised I even made it, but we're also in quarantine and I'm hella bored and there's like literally nothing else to do. But my friend Leslie and I were talking about it beforehand, and I already called it. We both did. We were both like, she's gonna make one video and everyone's gonna forgive her, and that's exactly what happened. I've said this before. It's not that I believe in cancel culture. I just think there's nothing wrong with holding people accountable for their actions and still supporting them, but being like, hey, you still did a bad thing, you know? What said is everybody's like, oh, actually, I love you all over again. It's really weird. I don't know if it's just in America, but it's weird how many people just attach themselves to a person. And then in their eyes, they can't do any wrong, and it's just really weird. When Tana first started producing videos, I saw it and I was like, I don't like this girl. I don't like her vibe, all this stuff. But I was like, she's never done anything wrong, and I feel like you shouldn't just hate a person for no reason. So I actually did start watching her content because I kind of found her entertaining. I was like, oh, this is fun. And then the N-word scandal happened, and I was like, nope, not messing with this chick anymore. And then the TanaCon thing happened, and I was like, wow, this chick really sucks. And then the MTV thing happened, and a bunch of other stuff with Jake and all that other stuff, and I was like, wow, she is kind of scum of the earth. I'm so sorry to say that. That sounds really harsh. But I was like, wow, she's just screwed over so many people, I feel like, and acts like it's nothing because she like goes out and parties the next day. Anyways, I still don't really hate her because I'm not like that. I don't even know her in person. Why would I be like, oh, I hate Tana Mojo? Well, I hate Trisha Paytas, I guess. Tana Mojo, I don't like really hate her because she's not like outwardly just like trying to be the worst possible person she can, but she's not trying to be a great person, really. So, but she's uncanceled now, so I guess it's all water under the bridge. I'm now gonna eat, talk about the rest, and wrap it up because I do want to enjoy the rest of my meal. Alright, I finished. And so did Oreo, apparently. Here, she's over there now. I might continue this like outside.
Well, I guess she's not done yet.
Hi guys, so if you're seeing this, it either means I recorded a big part of my video and it washed out, so I'm going to re-talk about those issues, or it means it just cut off and that I basically just have to do the outro right now. So I don't know which is which because my battery pack died. Basically, we talked about the fact that I don't really support Tana Mojo and I really don't like Trisha Paytas. Oh yeah, that's basically all we talked about. But now, but what I recorded on my camera before it died was, first we talked about the mugshot challenge, which I'll just summarize it so this video isn't too long. But basically, I just thought it was people having fun and it's just kind of dumb. I think it's good to be conscious of what you're putting out there and if you're harming people and stuff like that, but at the same time, when you go on internet and post stuff on your page, if people come to it and see it or just happen to see it, you're not responsible for other people's triggers when you go on the internet, you know? Anyways, I just think it's a silly challenge and I think people are taking it way too seriously, but you know, that's how cancel culture is. It's dumb. We also talked about how Jeffree Star is like trying to be friends with James now or whatever, and basically I just said that he's a 30-year-old dude who tries to get involved in cancel culture and beauty drama, but at the same time says he's above that and he's a CEO and stuff like that. So he doesn't really pick and choose his battles very well, and I don't like that he gets involved with so much drama when he is like 30. Him and Trisha Paytas are both like 30, and it's just, and Gabby Hanna, and it's just weird to watch all of them get involved in like drama with like 18-year-olds. I don't like Jeffree Star, I don't like Tana Mojo, and I really don't like Trisha Paytas. I think they're all kind of crappy people. And that's just how I feel. But you know, I've never met these people in real life, and could my opinion change in them one day? Yeah. So that's basically everything summarized up. This was quite an interesting mukbang because it started out with me, and then it was my rabbit with a montage, and now it's me outside. But that's what quarantine is, you know? We're just trying to make the best of every day. It's been fun. I hope my hair looks good. Oh yeah. Actually, I wanted to speak about that. So recently I redid my roots again and toned them again. So they're not perfect, but I'm very, very blonde again. And I love it. I feel like being blonde is like, I look fat. I feel like being blonde is such a boost to my confidence and a lot of people's confidence. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel bright. It really reflects how I feel on the inside because I feel like I've been very depressed lately, but in terms of my appearance, I really like colors. I like makeup, you know, I like bright things, which is funny because that's not reflecting how I'm feeling on the inside lately. I originally tried to go pink before I redid my roots, and that didn't really work, and so it looked ugly. And then I tried to do my roots, but it didn't turn out very well. It like just turned out like a lighter brown, and it didn't look good. Like it didn't look any different. And then I redid it again, and it finally kind of started to kick in. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Chicken Queen. This is Lightbulb, and have a good breakfast. Bye. He doesn't really like being held though, so I'm not gonna really hold him. There you go.
You got the funk, gets me stupid, gets me drunk. I'll do anything that you want, anything that you want. You got the funk, gets me stupid, gets me drunk.